Cetus is in a massive bull pennant right now, coming from the downside, and the big question is, will the breakout happen to the upside? In this video, we're obviously going to be having a look at Cetus to see where SUE can potentially go, because we know SUE, if it goes up, Cetus most likely will go up right here. SUE did crack $10 billion in terms of market cap right here, so looking really bullish. Obviously cracked $4 about 24 hours ago approximately, or attempted to crack $4. I'm pretty sure we did crack $4. And we're gonna have a look at this altcoin season index. Is an altcoin season imminent? What exactly is happening? And before all that, I do want to have a look at Bitcoin, guys, because Bitcoin king, Bitcoin is the leader, and whatever happens to Bitcoin, we're gonna see what happens to Cetus and SUE. So if we have a look right here at Bitcoin, if you guys are on my Telegram channel, I did mention that Bitcoin could potentially go to as high as $98,000. And the reason why is because of this breakout. Now, the breakout right here currently is standing at 98,100. We were in a nice little symmetrical triangle, bull pennant, whatever you want to call it. This is more of a symmetrical triangle. And of course, the symmetrical triangle can break down both sides. How do you measure that? Well, you would actually take the top of the symmetrical triangle to the bottom. This is how you would essentially measure the target, and you would essentially put it at the breakout. And this is the current breakout right now for Bitcoin, as you guys can see right here. Let me just clear this chart real quick just to make it more clean for you guys. Obviously, this was the breakout. Not the best lines, I know, but this was the breakout right here on Bitcoin. We had a nice little closure. We did have a nice little pump and dump, but it looks like Bitcoin is back above $90,000 and right now traded at $92,000. And what does this mean for SUE, and what does this mean for Cetus protocol? Well, we know when Bitcoin pumps, right, altcoins usually pump. And what does it mean for an altcoin season? Well, in order for us to have an altcoin season, essentially, we need 75% of the top 50 coins to perform better than Bitcoin over the last 90 days. That's pretty much what an altcoin season is. A season is pretty much 90 days. And we could see right here, SUE is outperforming at number 2, sitting at a 349% return. If you guys have been following me on this channel, you know I talk a lot about SUE. If you guys do follow me on Twitter, you know I talk a lot about SUE and Cetus. And Cetus right now sitting at a $207 million market cap, a volume sitting at 24-hour volume sitting at 103 million. So money is flowing on Cetus. We got a lot of people trading on Cetus. Cetus is a DEX. In my opinion, think of PancakeSwap, think of Uniswap, think of Jupiter. So that's for Cetus. I think Cetus could reach a $1 billion market capitalization. I mean, if we have a look at Uniswap all-time high, it did reach a $20 billion. Right now, currently sitting at a $5 billion. If we have a look at Cake, which is PancakeSwap on BNB chain, currently sitting at a 550 million. All-time high was in the billions, I believe. You guys can see right here, $7 billion. If we have a look at Jupiter, which is on Solana, we could see right here the market cap sitting at $1.6 billion. And of course, this is just getting started. So obviously, there's no doubt that Cetus is probably one of the most undervalued cryptocurrency out there right now, sitting at $207 million. This is only the start. The total value locked is sitting at $259 million, which is really good. This thing will only keep on increasing. Total supply sitting at 1 billion, circling supply sitting at 605 million. Obviously, this is currently, built on, you guys know this is built on SUE. There's no question like that. This is pretty much the app right here. You could go ahead and access the app, the DApp, whatever you guys want to call it. You could go ahead and stake. You could go ahead and trade SUE shitcoins, SUE meme coins. You could go ahead and earn, farm, vault, whatever you want to call it. It's all on here. Their competitor for Cetus is actually Turbos, Turbos.finance. Also, in my opinion, one of the most undervalued cryptocurrency, sitting right under 10 million. But in this video, I do want to have a look at Cetus, because Cetus could potentially make a breakout within the next 24 hours. And the big question is, are you ready for this massive breakout? So if we have a look right here at Cetus, what could the potential breakout is? Let me zoom out real quick and take it to the daily just to make it more clear. Let me put this more to the middle real quick right here, like that. Now, you might be wondering what this target is. Okay, $1. Okay, you're like thinking, okay, obviously Cetus is going to go to $1. That would be a market cap of approximately nothing, right? $550 million, because circling supply is 605 million. So $605 million. Sorry. Now, how did I calculate this target? Well, we know symmetrical triangles or bull pennant, they usually count, I don't know if you're going to count this, but wherever the pump usually happened. So what I did is I took this, I extended it to the top side, and this is pretty much the flagpole. Okay, you want to take that and put it, extend it right here at the potential breakout. Now, if we're looking right here, of course, you could count the gains here, but if we're counting the gains at the breakout, which could happen, within the next 24 hours, 4 hours, it could happen today, tomorrow, we're looking roughly at a, pretty decent pump. I mean, 215% 4% pump, guys. That is pretty goddamn good if you ask me. So things are looking pretty good for Sui and Cetus, of course. And right now, of course, I mean, we are sitting at the golden pocket on the Fibonacci level retracement. You guys can see right here, the golden pocket is this green pocket right here. It's supposed to be yellow, but it's golden. Anything at the 0.618 fib level is the golden pocket. I mean, you could also extend it from, you know, the bottom right here. I don't think that's, you know, so accurate. But if we do so, then we're trending right now at the 0.382. But things are looking pretty good, guys. You would have to wait for a confirmation right here above if you want to take the trade. Me personally, I would always wait for a closure, because this at the end of the day could still break down, guys. But we are seeing higher lows happening right here, which is obviously very bullish. And pretty much that's about it. So the squeeze is happening, guys. It's only a matter of time. This has been a nice consolidation since the 7th of November, so about 10-day consolidation. I think it's very healthy. I think we're going to see another short squeeze right here on Cetus, and pretty much that's about it. Sui has been looking very good. If we have a look at the Sui chart, let's have a look real quick. This is Sui sitting at $3.75. This is, of course, on the daily time frame. Beautiful consolidation. This is exactly what we want. But the 4-hour time frame, guys, is looking pretty good. I mean, we do have a nice little spike of volume right here, and we know every time we have consolidations, we usually pump. We had a consolidation right here. Guess what happened? Pumped. Now we're having another sort of consolidation. Maybe we're gonna have another pump. Guess what happened? Before that, we had another consolidation, pump, another consolidation, pump. So these are pretty you know, easy to trade, of course. I mean, we are in a bull market, so, you know, I'm not saying too short, I'm not saying too long. This is not financial advice whatsoever. Always do your own research and due diligence. But you guys know right here, I mean, these pumps have been pretty nice. I mean, 40% pump on Sui, you know, 22%. Maybe in the next one we're going to see a 14%, a 10%, who knows. I mean, it looks like this pattern it keeps on getting cut in half, but overall things are looking pretty good for Sui. And if we have a look right here at the exponential moving average, guys, one of my favorite indicators, you guys can see right here that Sui has been respecting these EMA ribbons pretty much ever since we broke back above the EMA ribbons right here on November 5th. We pretty much always came back and retested these exponential moving average before pretty much coming to the upside. And now once again, we are retesting these EMA ribbons. So if we see a pump on Sui, you could expect a massive pump on Cetus, which is why I like to talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's king. And I also like to talk about Sui because Sui is pretty much king to the Cetus network. So this is my video, guys, on Sui, on Cetus, on Bitcoin, on